conversation, never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Meet me by the bar.
Straight up, no chasing.
Welcome to Open Bar Podcast, where the conversation never on the rocks, but it's straight up no chase. I'm your boy C4.
And it's your favorite bar babe from the web bar. Once
Web
again,
bar.
at the Open Bar Podcast. Hi, C4.
Yo. Hey, we're back with another episode. Today we have a special guest. I was about to say special guest, but I'll try not to say special guest. It's hard not to say special guest when it's
They're all
somebody that's
special.
new on our show. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah. So I'm Stephen Mitz, and I'm the right there.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm Stephen Mitz, and I'm the founder and CEO of IV20 Vodka or 420. Call it either one.
IV20?
IV20.
Oh, because Roman numeral IV for.
There you go. There you go. We 420 all day. So we were founded on 420. We
Oh,
launched on
really?
420. We spent 4 years and 20 days on research on it.
Okay. I like
You got
that.
the math all math.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
all
the
420.
aesthetics.
Right.
Why I didn't wear a green shirt? For the
Honestly,
aesthetics.
I was looking for
I'm
something,
not
but
gonna
I couldn't
lie, I was
find it.
wondering why
You know,
had...
that's right. It's my fault. I should have brought shirts. So next time, you know,
Yeah,
we'll bring it up.
easy call.
No,
We're gonna
that's
have
okay.
milestone episodes.
Exactly.
We'll definitely have
We
those
are.
episodes.
And I know this is gonna be probably one of them episodes that like get high viewing numbers, so
Hi.
Okay.
We about to see. We about to see because this is the one that what we're looking at right now is something that's definitely different. So, of
Let's
course, we
start
want to
off
get
with
into the
that.
business.
Yes, let's start off with
What you want to do? The bottle
talking about
design.
this bottle, the design, the idea behind it, the idea behind the name, everything.
It all started in COVID times, honestly. So my business partner, a man by the name of Ro Rustin, he and I were in the Army together, and we've been in and out of each other's lives, 20 years now. We were on a catch-up call
Mhm.
in COVID, like you do, right? Everybody's kind of just sitting at home, catching up with family and friends.
Right.
And he's like, I've been working on this little, design. And I'm like, okay, what is it? Like, what is it, And it was an early version of this, And I was like, well, what do you want to do with that? Like, literally, what are you going to do with that? And he's like, I don't know, something.
He was designing the bottle.
He was just designing a bottle. He always had a dream of, like, designing, cologne bottles and perfume
Oh,
bottles and that
really?
kind of thing. He's a design
He's a
mind.
very design because I believe
Yes.
it when I'm like a big perfume girly and
Yeah.
I die over a nicely made bottle. Like
Mhm.
presentation is everything.
Yeah.
And I never think about people who aspire to like
That's his
creatively
thing.
design.
He wanted to see one of his visions come to a reality. And so it's like now when people see the bottle, they're like you literally been holding this bottle for 20 minutes, pouring, making drinks with it, and you didn't even realize what it was until you turn it sideways, right? And so there's some nuance, some subtlety to it, yes, but in his mind, it was like so obvious, the shape of a bottle.
Did he ever get mad when people didn't know these? Why are they not seeing it?
People still don't see it. People still don't see it right now,
Let's see if they see
and
it
that's
yet.
yeah. If you hold it, they see it.
Do you see it, you guys? Not just driving the boat.
And we'll get a
Enjoy.
close up on this, so you can actually see the detail here. Oops, there we go,
Right?
right?
That is crazy.
So like that, down to the burn, right,
Yeah.
and everything. So it looks like it literally looks like a lit joint. There we go,
Mhm.
right? So,
So tight.
yeah, so he came up with this bottle design, and I was like, okay, well, that's cool. What are we going to do with it? And, at the time, I was doing a lot of, like, deep tech stuff and a lot of product development, but one of the things I did on the side was I was coaching entrepreneurs.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, well, if we can answer these 15 questions, then we got something. But that was a lot of work. It took us 4 years to answer those questions. And then when once we figured it all out, then we went to market. But the bottle's where it starts.
Right.
We didn't want to put the same vodka in there that everybody else gets. Spoiler alert, right? Most
Right.
vodkas out there are the same
Same
stuff,
exact thing,
just in a different
different-
package, right? So we were like, well,
Some.
Some,
Some.
not all. I said
Oh.
most, right?
Yeah.
I said most. Definitely not all. There's in every liquor there are craft,
Mhm.
producers and people that are doing things unique ways. That's, liquor has kind of become what beer was, 20 years ago, where there are craft distillers and unique flavor. Like look
Right.
at us, right? We're
Right.
a unique kind of concept, and there's a lot of other people doing the same thing. But many of like the standard well vodka that you're going to get, or even mid-grade, a lot of I'm not going to drop any brand names, right? Like, but like a lot of
Ain't
vodkas
throwing no shade.
that you drink in a lot of establishments that you might drink a lot of, it's the same stuff that's in those bottles.
And repackaging?
And I'm not saying anything.
No. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
it is a fact. It
Yeah.
is definitely a fact. I just don't want to throw shade, but
No, you don't gotta say no names.
yeah, it's but
That is going on.
It is 100% going on, and
So
it's
if you
not
taste it.
it's not just in vodka, by the way, that's going on.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
true in
Yeah, for
every
sure.
spirit.
Uh,
Vodka is just most common. But yeah, so we were like, we don't, we want something that's going to bring people back. So that's where we wanted to come up with a unique taste. We spent another 2 years in R&D just on the taste. Probably 3,000 combinations of different vodkas and terpene profiles to get something that was going to actually resonate with the community that we were going after.
Right.
And that's how we want to like approach the market, is that cannabis community. But you guys all tasted it. Yes, there's a little bit of that aroma there,
Right.
but the taste is meant to be complex enough that it can appeal to a lot of different palates. It doesn't just taste like you're chewing on, drinking bong water, chewing on weed. It's like a gin. There's botanicals, there's levels, there's smoothness, there's citrus, there's smokiness. There's a lot of different things that are in there.
It's definitely doing that, giving that for sure.
Yeah.
When I first tried it, I was like, "Yeah, this tastes like weed." I think I'm and then you broke it down to me what
this
the
tastes-
process was.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know what the process is, you think we smoking, drinking weed. Tell people the process of how
Yeah.
it's about.
Okay, so let's start with cannabis.
Right. Of course.
What is cannabis? Right?
It's a herb.
It's an herb, right? But from commonplace knowledge, everybody knows what THC is,
Right.
mhm.
right? That's the psychoactive, that's the drug, blah, blah, blah. That's only one component of weed.
Yeah.
A lot of people now also know of CBD, right? CBD is one of a bunch of different cannabinoids, right? It's actually cannabinoids.
I like how you said that. When you said what is weed, I was gonna say cannabinoid, but
Yeah,
say it
yeah,
again.
cannabinoids.
Cannabinoid.
Yeah, that's so. So you have three main elements. You have your THCs, and by the way, THC. There's a bunch of THCs. There's THCA and THCV and all these THCs.
It's all kind of
Absolutely.
that's crazy.
Exactly, and each one does a different thing to your body.
Mm-hmm.
And then same thing with the CBs, right? The cannabinoids, CBD, CBG, CBN, like all of these different CBs.
I didn't know they had that many
Yeah.
things.
And then the third element is terpenes. Now, what people don't realize, when you have a favorite, like some people smell weed and they're like, that smells gross.
Mm-hmm.
Other people are like, that smells delicious. Some people, the same person may smell weed and say that's gross and delicious, right? Because some people have different strains they like, different flavors they like. None of it has to do with THC or CBD or any of that stuff. It's all terpenes.
Right.
Terpenes are just essential oils. They're flavor compounds and profiles. They're naturally occurring. They are in everything. If you've ever had a seltzer water, you've had terpenes. If you've ever eaten pineapple, lavender, pine, lemon,
Strawberry, right? Strawberries don't even
anything
have
that has flavor essentially has terpenes. By the way, tequila has terpenes.
Okay.
Right? Like everything has terpenes. So all we've done is we have a proprietary blend, mimics cannabis. Yeah. Now, yes, we originally developed it with cannabis terpenes because that was the profile that we were going after.
Right.
But then we had to do again 2 years of research to redo it legally with botanicals and from sources like pineapple and lavender and lemons and
Right.
mint
Got to get it,
and
gotta
those sort
get
of
it down to the
exactly.
science.
And it really is. It's very, very detailed chemistry that goes into it. But yeah, so that's what terpenes are. That's the complex version.
Right.
The short, like simple version,
Right. Right.
they're essential oils that we use to flavor. They're just flavor compounds.
When I seen how you put it together with all of the different like the fruits and the spices and stuff like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy how you can take those and make them smell and taste like weed.
Yeah, and
That was genius too. That was a genius part. How did
Yeah.
you do that?
That was definitely like the unique part of this. That's to be honest, we didn't know we could. We wanted to,
What
and
kind
we
of-
almost gave up a lot.
What kind of sit down was that? Like, how did y'all get that together? Like, y'all just literally was in a room, like we have
No.
all these terpenes, and y'all was like mixing,
Yeah,
master, and all the rest of it.
That there was a lot of that. But
Yeah.
it started with an aha moment, and that
Okay.
was actually at something called MJ BizCon,
Mm.
which is like the world's largest business-to-business cannabis conference.
Okay.
35,000 people in Vegas every year.
Ooh, of course it's in Vegas.
Hell yeah, and you know it's a great show, good time, and we went there 4 years in a row. First time we went there was with a Hobby Lobby styrofoam version of this bottle.
Styrofoam.
Hobby
Styrofoam.
Lobby, styrofoam.
You know those little like cones you can
Right,
get at
yeah.
Hobby Lobby that you know kids use for their little third grade science experiments. Yeah, we grabbed one of those and literally like carved it and painted it and was like, this is a version of our bottle. Because we didn't want to spend a lot of time and money unless we knew we had something. And that was our community, right? So we went back and forth to them 4 years in a row. First time with styrofoam, then we had a plastic bottle, then we actually had like a version of what the smell and the taste would be. None of them were good enough, right? We kept going back, and
Yeah,
then
you
finally,
gotta do that for sure.
exactly, and then finally we had something that. And I told you the story, I think, about like the last minute drive to Vegas to get there barely in time. This was a fucking nightmare.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
So, long story short was we had this deadline, right? I said, look, if we can't launch by 4/20/24, we got to pull the plug on this because we'd been doing 4 years of research, and the last chance we had to really get a good insight from our market was at this MJ BizCon, which was
Right.
going to be in November
So
the
you
year
put
before.
the pressure on yourself.
We put the pressure on ourselves, and let's just say we had a lot of delays, a lot of issues, legal, regulatory, logistics. There was still like COVID issues that were left over, glass shortages, all these things. We ended up having to skip Thanksgiving, drive cross country twice, hand fill. Like literally, I personally went and made the first 200 bottles at the distillery
Are you serious?
over Thanksgiving. We rented a truck, loaded
That's
this
not
shit
bad.
up, drove to Vegas, and made it over. Like just barely made it in time to set up for the show. Literally,
That's determination
like
for your
the
ass.
fucking 5-0 basically. Like
That's
literally,
crazy.
state people showed up at our booth and was like, "You're not allowed to be here." And I had pulled out all this paperwork. I'm like, "Yes, we are. We did all this stuff." So it was a nightmare. But we got it. We got there. We made it happen. And the reason, the purpose is because we had a chance for 1,000 people to come by our booth and taste our. We didn't even have we had 12 of these bottles that we got the day before,
Mhm.
and all we had was these like little. Bland, basic, like 50-cent bottles that we had bottled it in, and we just slapped some labels on, and we were like, well, you guys get it. It's going to look like this, but this is what we got for now. And then we were just pouring these like little sample shots.
Right.
And the feedback was like, from our people, like from, cannabis, they were like, holy moly. And then what I was telling you earlier about the OG Kush, so those are actual growers, like people who make weed. And I had never even planned to tell anybody what the baseline like formula was.
Mhm.
And literally these growers were up here like taking it and just smelling it, and they're like, no, there's too much terpene for that. How much limonene is in there? Like literally doing like that kind of stuff. And they were like, this is based on OG Kush. I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
How you do?
I was like, oh my god.
Sommelier.
And that
Sommelier.
sommelier on something that's never existed. And so it was at that moment I was like, we have something here.
Right.
Like that was the aha moment, right?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's do this right here. Not above you or below you. I'm right with you.
We getting high.
No, we not. We get drunk.
Okay. I'ma always do mine chilled.
Yeah, I like it chilled better.
I'm gonna do mine chilled because that's vodka.
It dilutes it a little bit for you.
That's
or-
vodka.
That's 80 proof vodka.
Yeah.
That's motherfucking vodka.
Yeah.
Nasty vodka. It's still
Smooth.
very,
as
very
hell.
smooth.
Mhm.
But remember when I took the chill shot
Yeah,
and I was looking for my complaints
yeah,
and I was like, damn, I don't got none.
yeah,
I'm gonna go with the chill because
Yeah.
that
yeah.
it hit the tongue. It layered up real
It is.
fast for me.
So that's the
But
thing.
the back of my
Exactly.
throat
That's the thing.
Yeah,
tastes like I hit a joint.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that little.
yeah.
These
But,
little
yeah, that's
obviously.
what we
Okay,
wanted
so
to do.
you know that aha moment when you smoking weed and like the high hit you.
Yes.
That's what this do, like right at the back of your throat.
But that's
like, ooh, I like
that's-
that.
What,
extra
but
little
that
Crazy.
what you're experiencing, you can get the same thing off of a vape pen
Mm.
I would-
or off of a dab.
Ooh, a dab.
And see the
A
reason,
dab.
yeah,
A
so
dab.
the reason
Yes.
is that what that's part of the terpene experience. That's not THC. That enjoyment you're getting. Like that's where the effect comes from. And terpenes are, there's a lot of education left to do on them, and people are starting to discover what their powers are. But yeah, that's the uniqueness right there.
That is so dope.
Yeah. Oh, and like you're talking about with like, okay, so warm you got one experience, chill you get a slightly different experience. If you do something as simple as like soda water, it opens up because it agitates, right? So it opens up different terpenes. So that'll be even yet a third flavor
I seen
profile.
that on the flavor profile little pamphlet thing.
Yeah.
It was on there, and I was like, "Ooh, Stentino sponsors us. I should do a Stentino sparkling water drink."
We did
actually,
that,
we
yeah.
actually sat here
Oh,
and
for
did a
real?
whole little experiment with
Yeah.
with the waters and stuff. It came.
And it was funny because it did change those flavors.
Yeah, and then Stentino is
Yeah.
like lightly flavored itself with, I'm sure
Right.
it's with terpenes.
Well-
So
Well, it's probably, I mean, who knows? It's probably with, I don't know what they
It's
use.
grape
I'm sure
sugar.
they use,
Well,
I'm sure
I
they
mean,
use
I
real
actually-
juice in
yeah.
there. Yeah. But either way, it was very interesting. It was
Yeah.
very cool, yeah.
What was your favorite again?
I liked the which
the
one? I think it was the
blood
lemon
orange.
basil.
Oh, lemon
The
basil.
lemon- I think I thought I was gonna really like the pear with the black pepper.
Mhm.
I
the
feel like
basil
that
lemon
one
was my
didn't give me
favorite.
what I was looking for.
Okay.
With the pear with the black pepper.
Yeah.
I think I was looking for like a spicy taste.
Yeah.
It's very subtle.
I think the strawberry undoes kind of the pear and pepper on that.
I think that's what it is. I think it starts tasting like more like strawberry seeds.
Right.
Like them little bits of strawberry. Yeah, it's not light in this time. I'm so sad.
Did you put a whole cube in the last time?
Yeah, I did. My peach and Chong is not working.
Maybe you need some more in there.
I mean, you know me, I'm just going to keep adding more liquor until it light on fire. Like, don't worry, you guys.
About to be here. Yeah. The first episode.
How many episodes you guys done?
That's what I was trying to count. I honestly can't tell you because it's episodes. It's episodes.
Well, how many years?
We still have 16 episodes to release.
Okay.
Don't bookmark that. We'll do. But it's crazy.
Merch it.
I think it's crazy. But yeah,
What's
man.
up? What's up?
Yeah, how did I do
So,
that
4 years.
earlier?
You had it blazing too.
It was going up. I'm so mad.
So on this here it says filtered through coconut husk.
That's
Yeah.
that's AD
What is
talking,
that?
by the way.
Oh, how y'all?
AB talking, by the way.
What is that? Like
Yeah. It's a coconut husk filtration system. Yeah. So the vodka. So our vodka. We were talking earlier about how not all vodka is the same.
Right.
So our terpenes do a lot to the vodka. But
Yeah, it does.
to start with, the vodka that we start with is really high quality vodka. So it's corn based, so it's naturally gluten free. But it is made in the artesian style, and I think it's, if not the only, it's one of like two in the entire U.S. that is made in the artesian style.
What's the other one?
So I think I don't know if there is another one. I think it's the same producer that makes our vodka, and I think it's just they have a private brand potentially, but it's the same vodka, right? So it's the same source vodka.
How the hell you find somebody with some exclusive vodka?
Private labels. Private labels. Yeah. So what we were talking about
That's an
earlier.
exclusive vodka?
Absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Cheers.
We go through a craft distiller, and there's only like
Oh.
a couple brands that essentially have access to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's taste what she got right here.
Let's do it.
Well, you guys, I was going on a spin of the traditional lemon drop, but I wanted to bring in those fall, beautiful LA crispy flavors with a little shot of peach flavoring up in there. Instead of using traditional simple syrup, I went with a peach flavored simple syrup. And the lemon was supposed to like ablaze, but of course, the universe said I'm perfect enough. So here we go.
Well, it was a nice attempt, and it still looks very nice.
I took the lemon drop recipe straight from the little pamphlet profile you gave us.
That's what's up.
And
That's
I
pretty
think
good.
I tried it before the show came on. It was pretty good.
That's pretty good. You know, we actually have a riff off of that where we add some Grand Marnier,
Oh, shit.
and it gives it like, because again, the terpenes interact with like the flavors of the Grand Marnier, and you get like
Yeah, and
It's
I
just
told
like
you
a
I
nice
love
flavor.
something
I
like it
love-
adds to that citrus finish. It's like
It
it
goes
has a very
interesting.
sweet finish, and I'm
Yeah.
sure that like pairs very well with that. This
Yeah,
is
but
really
you
good.
also get some
Kinda why I chose to
smokiness
go
with
with
it.
the peach.
The peach, huh?
And that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to create like the flame effect because I'm like, weed, smoke,
Absolutely.
crisp,
That was a good idea.
the vibes.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Creative.
We're gonna insert the video in here and me getting it right.
Yeah.
We're gonna insert that
It's
motherfucker
great.
right.
I mean, you got time to make another one. Shit.
I don't know.
However you
You know,
wanna
I'm
do
about to
it.
stand back here and figure it out. I'm about
What
to,
did you
I'm
do
about to be
different?
back there and say, I don't know. I put a lot of
That's why we should have the cameras rolling then. Because that's crazy. That shit was
the
blazing.
blooper reel.
So what were you trying to blaze? You're trying to blaze the lemon peel?
She put some vodka inside
So
the
the
lemon like a
yeah,
cup.
it's inside the lemon and
And
it
then
blaze. Yeah.
So that
okay.
the drink would be
Yeah.
like a bong.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
you give in like
Yeah.
each one, but you know,
Isn't
whatever.
nice. Isn't
It was
nice.
so bad.
So, right?
We'll use some AI to
I
like
still
throw the
smell
flavor in there.
Y'all tell the AI to add flavor.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it still gives it like
So
a
what's-
little smoky
what's your
flavor.
what's your next 5-year plans for IV20?
Yeah, man. So
How do you first of all, that's not how you pronounce it on the bottle.
Oh, that's yeah, good point. Okay, so
yeah.
so the bottles say IV20.
IV20. I knew it
So
was something different.
What
Yeah.
does that mean?
IV,
Talk about-
I so listen, and this is confusing right now. Like I get it, and we own that, right? It's all the same thing. It's all 420. IV is Roman numeral for 4.
Mhm.
Vente is Spanish for 20.
It is.
That's
You know
it.
what's so funny?
Yeah.
I was about to tell you
Yeah.
that. I was
Yeah.
on
Oh
everything I
shit!
left
You're
because
about
I'm
to
that kind of girl.
educate me.
Yeah, I'm literally,
No,
I'm
we
literally
did-
about to tell you, like, but
That's
you
the
know,
same thing.
No, so
technically it's like
it is.
saying 420 in
No, it is.
Spanish.
It is.
Almost,
It's
right?
all 420.
Yeah.
The first 10,000 bottles we produced were produced in Mexico. So the first 10,000 bottles all say that
Wow.
straight up. So
That's
the next the bottle after we run out of those, they're all going to say IV20,
Mhm.
which again is still 420. But we're probably going to save like 500 of them. You know what I mean?
Just
And,
like this.
got you,
yeah,
got
and
you.
release them as like
yeah.
collector's
Exclusive
edition.
or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Glad we got one.
Spanish.
Make sure
The Spanish version. Exactly.
IV20.
But yeah, it's all 420. Everything we do, we're 420. We're the
Okay.
420 brand. Everything we do, and that's how we're like branding ourselves, kind of. You know.
Was there anything 420 branding related that you guys couldn't do?
No, in fact, we have a trademark pending for being the spirit of 420.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
So like when you look at spirits, obviously, there's like a triple meaning in there, obviously.
It's a lot of
right? But
meanings.
yeah, so
Like
we're yeah, that's one of our hashtags. You know, hashtag spirit of 420.
I like that.
So yeah, that's really like that's our tagline.
Okay,
you know?
so it's me and you, 420, 2025, we going up. We're going crazy.
That's right. That's the 1 year.
And it's going to be your 1 year
1 year.
anniversary.
That's what's up.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Okay, I want to be the official bartender for
Yeah,
Day.
that's right. That's right. And yeah, because we gotta be doing events and stuff. You know, we always
Yeah.
gotta have representation.
So how's that been? How's it been being a new spirit owner, freshly living in LA still, right? Under 5 years, I call it still new.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
How's that been? Like, did you go from like being a normal cool guy to like a super motherfucking cool guy? Like what?
Oh man. So what's it been like? How do I answer that in less than like 30 minutes, man?
All day we chilling. I'm about to make some more shots.
Man,
drinks.
how's it been? It has been
Yeah.
fucking
good.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
been
no.
fucking crazy. Like a year ago, I never could have imagined some of the just interesting scenarios or opportunities or whatever that like
Because this isn't your day to day life. Do you mind if we talk about like what you usually do?
Yeah, no, this is my full-time job now.
Okay, so you don't do
So,
engineering anymore.
No, no.
Once you get the right business, you got to jump.
Yeah, you got it. This is a full-time gig. Like we're
So that's my next. I got a question for that one.
we're full-time in Florida and California. We've already launched 2 markets in the first 6 months.
I was about to be like, where's
What's
that?
that?
Oh.
When did you decide that this is going to be a full time thing?
I-
When did you
That
quit
was
the?
my-
When did you
I
quit the
still have
side
a
gig?
question.
I quit.
When you said that, I was like, let me see what that.
All right, so
because that's crazy. What made you
I
quit
quit.
the job?
I quit in February.
This year?
2024.
Yeah, this year.
Okay, so
I decided I was gonna quit. So listen, I had a plan a while ago
okay.
where I said
Talk
I'm
about
Talk
gonna,
about it.
I'm gonna, and I use for people who are just listening, I am using the literal largest of air quotes here. Okay,
Okay.
I'm
I had
helping
this-
him. There's
I had this. I had this
Thanks,
plan.
Everybody. Yeah. All together now.
I had this plan of retiring, you know, by the time I was 45. And what that really meant was I wasn't going to work for somebody else by then.
Right, okay.
Right? Like I'm going to be having my own businesses, my own side hustles, my own revenue streams, my own whatever it was.
It's going.
By 45. I'm trying to tell you how old I am.
Yeah.
I am not 45. And let's just say I had to do that plan early. There was no, like once you start, if you're,
Is this your first
it is
project?
Not,
No.
not,
So
absolutely.
then you know what happens at the peak.
Absolutely. I'm a serial entrepreneur essentially.
Okay, boom. I love that.
Yeah.
Me too.
I started my first business in third.
I would say this was
Yeah.
3. This was 3. That's what we do. That's what we do.
4.
Hello.
There we go. That's what's up. Air 5. There we go. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's not listening to us. I'm
Right,
like,
whole squad ready.
it's hilarious because like back in the day, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, like the American dream, big time alive, all small businesses.
Mhm.
Then there was these massive like consolidations in the 90s and the 2000s with all of these bubble bursts and everything else. And small business is dead. Walmart's killing it. Amazon's killing it. Boom, 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 boom. The future's all small business again.
Mhm.
The prevalence of the freedom of information, of the internet, of AI, of all these things. Now a solopreneur can literally do the same shit that Walmart can do in terms of graphics, in terms of
Say that word
design.
again. Solopreneur?
Solopreneur.
Solopreneur. Love that.
Yeah. So like it's completely like evening the playing field. Now, you have to fucking hustle.
He like to drink.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about hard work. And then it's all about product market fit. Man, we got off way on the tangent. I don't even remember.
No, you good. You good. This is not scripted.
So basically,
Again,
my
we're not
next
gonna say
question
this
is
is
just
not
bring you back on.
scripted. This is
It's not scripted.
conversation.
And we don't edit nothing.
We don't edit nothing. It's
So
not me.
no,
We
because
have a
that goes back to
conversation.
like what was talking about originally. You're a serial entrepreneur, so this is not the first. What was the first venture?
Like third grade first?
Really?
Like big time first? Like
Back to
Yeah.
yeah.
We was chatting up off the camera, and so you already told me that you're not even from California, and you're not even from where you came from when you got here. So you're originally
He's an implant.
Look, I'm like, where you from?
He's an implant. You're originally from
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah. Yeah, Oregon.
Okay.
And so
Wait, Oregon.
he said Florida. Something wrong with him.
Oregon.
I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
Like
Okay.
Portland.
Oregon is a
I'm
state
not gonna.
already.
I'm not gonna cut that out.
Oregon is a state
We here now.
already. Okay. In North America.
1 of 50.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Go ahead. What part of Oregon?
Take him back to 3rd grade.
Right. In 3rd grade, was you making money tutoring?
I had
Little tutoring trap house.
in grade school I had
California.
big pimp.
North America.
Setting
What
up
was the continent song? What was growing up?
Oh my god.
Nah.
There are 7 big words. I don't even want to tell y'all how
Oh
Barney
my
has.
God.
I found
Get
out
outta
like
here.
2 weeks ago that every fucking thing I know, Barney taught me. Everything I know. Every time people ask me something, I'm like, wait. So y'all don't. I'm a bill on Capitol. Y'all fucking losers.
my
Like I
God.
was learning everything when I was younger.
and now it's TikTok.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's
You
I
teach
told you,
diversity.
you know why I'm at this drinking light on fire? Because I was watching an hour worth of TikToks. Like, all right. I got all the
That shit was
ingredients.
all
My
edited.
shit set up.
Like Emerald.
It's okay. It's okay. You got another shot. You got
Oh,
another
shit.
shot.
What he say? Abracazoo.
Hey,
I feel like I'm on Harry Potter when he kept on trying to get his name, his housing. He was trying to tell the hat, like, damn. Motherfucker kept saying Shaq. He said, this is not the right house. wow. That's how I feel right now. Like, why did it light? It's so childish.
So what was your third grade after?
Oh my God. I had two businesses back then.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
all right.
in
was
third
big.
grade,
Now we getting deep.
they were seasonal.
They were seasonal.
In third grade?
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay,
in third
Oregon,
grade.
you were plowing snow. Sorry, that was hard to get out. 'cause
everybody thinks it
here
snows
in
up there. It
California-
does not snow.
It don't?
No, it
It's
rains.
It's
It's
just
more
rain.
rainy, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so like
Mhm.
Seattle.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So in the summer, I would go around and I would gather up. So, you were a young man, young boy.
I was.
I'm sure you played some sports, baseball, basketball,
I was
hockey,
late
whatever.
bloomer in sports.
Ladies, I'm sure you did something in the summer for hobbies, perhaps sports or something else.
Babysit.
And maybe you had. I babysat. I babysat too. That's good money. That was good money. I babysat too. Hell yeah.
My
No
number
shame.
one sport was summer school because I never actually had to go, but
I
I
went
just wanted
to
to go
summer
to
school.
see what was cracking.
I did.
Because I had to get
I went
out
for
house.
free lunch and all that.
Hey, that's what's up.
I ain't never had to actually go.
Hustling even then.
I had all my credits by 11th grade. I could have graduated. They like,
Yeah.
girl, you've been going to summer school since 9th grade for nothing.
Why do you do that? Your ass be busy. You stay busy.
Since I was younger. It's
That's
like
good. That's
it's
good.
so
That
important.
is.
She likes to learn. She definitely likes to
Busy.
learn.
I'm nosy and I like to learn. So perfect combination.
So I would I'd go around and I'd gather up, like somebody might have a baseball mitt but no bat, right? Or a ball but no,
You got
whatever.
supply and demand on.
Exactly. So what I would do is I would go gather up everybody's like partial equipment and then make complete sets, lay it out on my lawn, and then rent it back to the neighborhood kids as a full set.
Yeah, you got supply and demand on a lot.
I like you.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah, and then in the winter, what I would do is for friends and family, I would wrap everybody's Christmas gifts, and I would start at Thanksgiving, and I would charge them like 50 cents a gift, $1 a gift, however big it was.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
After 3 weeks of that, I would have a few $100. So as a 10-year-old, I had enough money to buy everybody I loved a gift. Like, which
Hey, yeah,
most
you-
10-years don't have.
That's right. Yeah.
You learn chicken.
Yeah. If you don't have no stuff, LA ain't for
They
you.
raising them in Oregon. You're not trying to Oregon City for the good men or ass. Like, where are they fucking breeding them at Oregon?
No, that's special. That's special to me.
Yeah, I know how to braid my own hair too, so I'm
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I ain't worried about the weather.
Braid all year.
It rain on me.
Hey, you need a minute? I have a couple balls back here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the vodka. I understand.
And I don't drink vodka, y'all, so it's
Oh,
y'all fault.
Yo, that is funny.
I do
as
smoke
hell.
weed though, so I feel like I've been introduced.
It pairs well,
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
does.
like
Definitely
whiskey
well.
and a cigar.
You know what? Can I tell you an honest, true statement? Back in the day, back in the vodka days, I don't know how long y'all been drinking, but I've been drinking since back when vodka was popular.
Mhm.
And I was a
Grey
big,
Goose.
I was a pink bottle girly. Do you know what that is?
I got a picture of me in the studio
The
right
Whitney?
now with like the big
No,
gallon.
not Pink Whitney. What I'm about to tell you about ran so that Pink Whitney could
No,
even
walk so people can run.
what?
No.
What is it? Nouveau.
Oh,
and Grey Goose.
Nouveau.
Nouveau was
and Grey Goose
Nouveau was in and
came
out.
together
Yeah.
and made the pink bottle. Because you
okay.
wasn't drinking
Yeah,
the
it
right
was like
Grey Goose
infused
unless you
or
had
something.
this
Yeah.
cute foggy pink
Oh,
bottle
okay,
that didn't
okay.
even exist. So when we found out, shout out T-Pain, it was Nouveau and Grey Goose.
Mm-hmm.
After that reign of terror in my life, I let vodka go. Me and vodka fell out. We had a big ass fallout at a Joe Moses pool party. Me and vodka went to town together and got put out the party. Period.
Oh shit.
Every time I drank vodka after that, it would make my elbow hurt.
Your elbow.
It would make my elbow hurt so bad.
Your elbow.
And so I stopped drinking vodka because I'm like, I think I'm allergic.
What?
My elbow don't hurt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
Shout out to Ivy.
Welcome.
That's because this vodka is medicinal, goddamn.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, people claim terpenes have
Wow.
health benefits.
I was just about to
We don't. We sell vodka. It might make you forget about the pain. But there's a lot of believers that terpenes do have health benefits.
Yeah,
That's
it's the real IV.
It's so many uses in that name, like the medicinability of terps with the IV. I like it. It's you know what, y'all was
Put
real
some
smart.
thought into it for real. I said that the
So-
last time we was talking. Like, man,
Yeah.
you put thought into this.
A lot of thought went into this.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
Fuck
that. And it didn't take long. I feel like this was made for you.
You spent a lot of time on it for sure.
yeah.
But 4 years not that long. We interview people who was trying to sell us for
Since
10 years, 12
2010,
years.
and then it's 2024, and they just now launching.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You did your job.
stuff.
Well, we were, we were essentially full time on it for a while, even while we were working, you know. So it's just a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours.
Sound like me.
Yep.
Full
You
time.
know what it is. You know what it is.
It's dope. When you see the company in about 4 or 5 years, like what
Yeah,
is
so
the next steps?
So we just launched Cali. We just launched Florida. To be honest, we're going to be pretty focused on those two markets and then growing our online presence for the next, at least year.
Mhm.
Once we expand, it's going to be pretty strategic.
Mhm.
States that we have relationships or that are clamoring for us. Those sorts of things. And then eventually, we want to get picked up by somebody who can distribute us nationwide and then become kind of a household name. But that's going to take time.
Of course.
So the 5-year plan is really easy to talk about.
Right.
What we're hyper focused on is the next 24 months and really the next 12 months.
Mhm.
So right now it's like, how do we? So we did a friends and family round to raise enough money to launch it, right? To get our first 10,000 bottles, get into market in Florida, California. We're now in 80 retail stores in Florida. We're in 3 in California because this was the first week we could onboard, right? So we literally our stuff touched down in California 4 days ago.
I'm being Costco doing my
Is it
regular
specific
Costco thing, and then I'm gonna look over
Not Costco, probably.
What stores are you looking into right now?
So the
location wise,
the first 3 stores we got into are in Long Beach.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hitting up West Hollywood tomorrow to see what we can get
Okay,
into.
I do want to put one place on your list of
What's up?
places to go because I ain't saying they take everybody, but everybody who buy liquor and exclusive liquor, good liquor, Emilio's Beverage Warehouse right here in Lakewood.
Amelia's. Let me write
Every independent brand I know, every independent brand that I'm familiar with is in Emilio's.
on Lakewood and Artesia. That's a plug. We got to talk
Yeah,
to
that's-
Emilio's.
Oh, shout out to Emilio's. They what you mean? My shakers,
Yeah.
a lot of my little supply stuff come from there.
All right, that's
I'm
what's
good
up.
friends with the cashiers. Don't know none of their names, but they follow me on TikTok.
There you go.
We
gotta get in. We gotta get it in.
And the dude was like, I
Hey.
knew you looked familiar. I'm like, ooh, you like, here, I got something for you. And that's how I got these little shakers.
There you go.
So
That's
are
up.
you thinking retail stores only, or are you trying to get into bars?
Yeah,
too?
of course,
Or
of course. But generally speaking, bars aren't going to take you if nobody's asking for you yet. But that's
Got
not to
it.
say we are in some bars.
Got it.
So far, in Florida, we've already gotten into a couple of clubs.
Nice.
Like one of the clubs that Ti performed at recently. We're on the bottle service menu there. Shout out
Fire.
Euphoria,
Yeah.
Euphoria.
Okay, go to the treehouse out here.
Yeah, Treehouse.
Out here, Treehouse Cafe.
Okay.
It's, one level is dispensary, one level is restaurant, one level is bar.
Okay. Definitely gotta check that out.
Definitely
Treehouse.
Check that out.
Been there.
What? That's where Alvin went for his birthday.
That was that.
That's where he was.
I thought that was well, I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
He was in there
weed
high as fucking. I don't even
restaurant.
smoke. They was
bar.
smoking in the.
Hey, that's our market,
Yeah, and I think that it tastes really great and it
Thank you.
pairs really well. So
Yeah.
it'll be able to be it'll be
It's
able to blossom.
That's
on
the
menu.
thing. So for I'm not gonna say a bartender's dream, but for a real mixologist, somebody who wants to create custom cocktails and this shit can replace a vodka, a gin, and a tequila because of what you can mix it with.
Yes.
We want to talk about restaurants. So Barrios, again, shout out Barrios. It's a chain, but Barrios in Ybor City in Tampa. They just had their grand opening 6 weeks ago. We went and did something for their grand opening where they're a taco and tequila bar. Well, because of our terpenes, we can
It
do
works.
stuff that other vodkas can't.
Yes.
And so we actually made a terpene margarita for them for their menu
Period.
called the Hot Box.
I
Yeah,
like
with like
that.
some smoked salt, like we did like smoked salt on the rim, and it had like again Grand Marnier actually in that one. Like that's a good pairing.
Yeah.
We did some triple sec, some orange, so we can do a lot of things. And when you taste it, you're like, this actually has that depth that you would never get with another vodka, you know. But you add that stuff in it, and it's like, wow, this actually really works. And so that's what's really cool about this.
Immediately get the difference in it. Immediately, as soon as you put
Okay,
something else in it, it's like it
Right.
changes it.
I do have one product expansion idea.
Mm.
The liqueur.
Okay.
The liqueur. Because if you can do a non-alcoholic liqueur with the same flavor profiles, now you're walking into the mocktail markets. Now you're hanging out with the people who just want to have a little juice with a little extra going on. You know?
And those could be served.
And
at
I
the
like it
table
because,
in,
like I said, the flavor works. Like I did this with peach just off my brain, saying like I think if this tastes like I think it's gonna taste, peach is gonna work really, really good with it. And this was before I even tried it. I'm just automatically assuming that it should have.
Yeah.
I walked into it today and was like,
I literally automatically was like, when I read the thing and I seen that he had the lemon drop on there, I was like, okay, this works really well with bold fruity flavors.
Yes.
Not fruity flavors that take over.
Yeah.
But fruity flavors that rest well.
And I think it works really well with most things. You know, if you want to do something that's more earthy and you use Bloody Mary mix, we call it a Buddy Mary. You know, a Toking tonic, all these things.
Oh my god!
I will say this.
I can't wait till 420. I'm gonna dedicate
Yeah.
the whole month to y'all.
Right. Pouring up. Yeah.
Do it. Do
Yeah.
it. And that's the other thing. We got the two holidays because we get the Christmas and the 420.
True.
But
Smoke
I will say
trees.
personally, I don't love it with just OJ. That's the one thing I think it doesn't quite blend with as well.
You know what's crazy?
It does really well with orange liqueur, right? So it's like, I don't know, you know.
Nah, you know, I think that orange juice is a very, very classic and old school mixer.
Of course, screwdriver.
It's very classic, very old school.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
Y'all
the
know
truth.
y'all shit. I ain't never
We
even had
put
no
orange juice
screwdriver.
out of business a long time ago when we started using pineapple.
Shit.
No, but like I have a mobile bar. So in my mobile bar, I have my standard things, like my standard run. Orange juice does not make the cut. Not enough people enjoy cocktails with orange juice.
So let me.
They used to.
You're 100% right, and then you can level it up even more, and just add the splash of cran, add the splash of soda water. Now you got a Bay Breeze, and that's like hardly any difference, but it's so much better.
So much better though.
Yeah.
So much better. So I like that. I like coming across something that I won't have to put on my bar.
Smart.
Smart.
And I won't have to worry about, no offense to them. They're out there, the coffee liquor people, right? Because the cocktail will taste so much like coffee that there's absolutely nothing I can do with this but an espresso martini.
Right.
I can't do nothing else with it. There's another thing called a drunk driver, but it's fucking nasty. So nobody wants it. But with this, I actually don't have to offer it. I don't have to suggest it. I can offer it. So this is like one of the things where people are like, oh, give me something good.
Yeah.
And then I can like
for the ones that's like
strong liquor.
I trust you.
Those are the people that fall in love with a cocktail at my bars.
It's been sitting in that sugar the whole time. It's fine.
They just showed up.
Oh yeah.
No, the mobile bar community to me is like, I really want to hit me up because I want to plug in on that because
locked in, babe. We're locked in.
I'm sure you know some of the other mobile bar people, right?
Yeah, I own staff other mobile bartenders.
So for me, and I just learned this, obviously new to the California market. In Florida, we can do tastings at any liquor store. Here, we can't do that.
No.
There's only a few places that can do it. Well, guess what? Where you do mobile bartending, generally speaking, you're my tasting and you're sampling that community, but generally the people that you're doing things at have some money, right? So at private events, potential investors, those sorts of things. Let's definitely talk about that. I'd love to collab with you on that. We can figure something out.
It's private.
We just met today, but we already got a lot of things to come in.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love
couple more
it.
drinks. You know what we'll collab on.
Right. And I really like that you
I don't need the sugar though.
You said no more sugar?
It's too sticky.
Too sticky. Remember we had the issue with the events. But we get it.
I like this, Steve. And you know, I don't even like people named Steve.
And you don't. I have my work cut out for me. You don't like Stephen. You don't like Buck.
You're making it hard for you, but
Man.
it
But
seems
you know
like
what?
you said you got in though.
We had the most important common thread, social lubrication, but also cannabis community.
Cannabis.
Literally.
For
We
sure.
love everybody.
For sure. Right.
Just don't fuck with us. Just don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Let us fucking smoke.
Yeah.
It will
It will
be
be all right.
Lit. Look, I know you trying to figure out what's
Open more
next.
cannabis cafes.
No. I tell you, we do all these cannabis festivals.
Wow.
They don't even need security because nobody's gonna fight. like nobody's fighting at these places.
So that was my start. My start was
the most
in
stress is the
cannabis
line
industry.
for the fucking snacks. you know?
No.
Get their
The
food.
sheer frustration when the food vendors say he ran out of food. What?
Yeah.
Boy, if you don't Instacart some goddamn I'm about to have the bar bay go get it back. Can you make a run in Superior?
Right. That's funny.
I've seen it happen
That
before,
is
but
the worst.
I like
That
that.
is
This
the
is a
worst.
party. You did your shit. Where your boy at? He don't be coming out here?
He does. Next time he comes out here, I'll bring him out for
Let's
sure.
do it.
For
Let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah, he comes out, a few times. He was here last month. I mean,
What's
a week.
What's the next version of this bottle look like? Has he started working on that shit?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Is he becoming compulsive, obsessive?
We have like 3 more.
Really?
We have like 3 more products in line. Yeah.
I love when I get to see
I can tell you about one of
full
them right
collection.
now.
Okay, tell me.
Because we just announced it on Instagram,
Okay.
and it's going to be launching next month.
Okay.
And that is a
So I
conversion.
get some exclusive right now.
So we have a conversion kit for this thing, and so when you're done drinking it, it can turn into a bong.
A bong.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So
something like this.
So
right
we
here?
have a yes, similar. So what we do is we actually have a custom glass tube.
Okay.
We punch a hole in the side of this, and it slides in.
Mm-hmm.
And then that has the little bowl on it. So you pack that with the flour, light it, and then you obviously the top is gone here, and you suck right out here, right?
Wow.
So you fill it with
the whole thing.
this whole thing is the bong. So you're literally like you're just kind of like this, like that. Yep.
It's
So that's
like
it.
Okay.
kind of like how you used to do like an apple back in the day, or like
Yeah, but I don't know if you go to a glass store, like this is what bongs look like. They're tall,
Yeah. They got like one little.
So now you've got a joint that turns into a
So
bong.
is it going to be like actual? You have to punch your own oil.
It's a DIY kit. Yeah. So
Okay.
we sell it as a grade. Yeah.
Remember, I was so tempted to buy one of those. I was about to buy a DIY glass cutting kit.
Oh, to make cups.
So that's it right there.
Start altering all of our
snaps.
bottles
Okay.
into glass.
It comes with the cutter too.
Like this?
No,
The bit. Yeah.
Like,
It's a diamond bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Spirit of 420.
Y'all done thought about everything.
I really.
Yeah. And then I guess I can tease. I'll tease one more. We do have a tequila that'll come out probably next year.
Yes, my favorite.
That is going to be drinkable right out of the bottle because of the terpenes. So like it's gonna be a really cool experience with that one too.
Hey, I only got one request.
Yeah.
Nice.
Only make Blanco. Don't make no other version.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because Blanco is like that's like the original, most purest form of tequila. And then I just feel like once you start doing extra shit, it's extra shit now.
Yeah.
Like keep it clean, keep it.
I think
weed. The best weed is like clean.
And trust me,
why do you think we went after OG?
That's what I'm saying.
If you can't master a Blanco, nobody's gonna respect anything else you do.
Anyway.
They're not gonna respect anything else. You
I
have to
bottle, I
master the
said,
Blanco.
this motherfucker smell like a turkey bag. If you know what I'm talking about, If you know, you know.
Well,
I ain't telling nobody
this podcast is probably going to drop right before Thanksgiving.
It really is.
Who knows? You better tune in.
For all of y'all out there, here go one for you. If y'all out there, y'all trying to figure out something to do for Thanksgiving, I want to see some IV20's pound cakes. Because I love a liquor-infused pound cake.
Ooh,
Interesting. My
That would
mom used
be
to always
great
do
in a
rum
pound
balls.
cake.
that'd be crazy. It smells
Yes,
crazy too.
especially with that sweetness
Do
to
a
it. That'll be
weed.
a great
I do a
pound
weed
cake.
infusion with the.
This is one of my favorite parts right here. You see the ball right there? You can start seeing the line.
The burn line.
No, you like the liquid.
Yeah.
it's kinda cool.
That's so fire. I think that's so
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get into your pockets.
Uh-oh.
It's time to mind your business.
Needs more.
You quit your job in February?
Yeah.
How much are you making off of this now that made you be okay to?
Oh, I don't make anything off this. I won't make anything off this
This is
for
pure
years.
like money out. There's no money in right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit.
We're gonna be raising money for the next few years on this. We need to raise probably $10 million.
So why do I keep running into these issues? Like we be interviewing new businesses. Shout out to the new entrepreneurs. Shout out to the people who are innovating.
Entrepreneurs.
Yes, that's dope. So we definitely got to do the follow up to make sure we
for
get
sure.
the numbers because there's a lot of people that may want to start their own.
Yeah,
vodka
so
company.
I'll give those people some inspiration.
Yeah.
I quit my job because I'm living off of my residual income of a different business that I built.
Okay.
Right. So like my job, I think we mentioned this for like 30 seconds when we were talking the other day, but it's about like how do you build more than one business?
Okay.
Right? How do you build multiple revenue streams? How do you do that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucking hard to do it once.
Right.
It's even harder to do it multiple times, right?
Right.
But like yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. Like I in real estate, like that's what I did my first, my first company was, well, my real
The
company,
baby company.
not the little child companies that I had, but my first real company was
Not the gift wrapping company.
yeah, not that, but yeah, so that's kind of what it is for me. But no,
Even though here in California, you probably can make a motherfucking killing wrapping gifts. I'm
oh
not even gonna lie to you.
Right.
Oh man,
Oh, my
tell me
God.
about it.
How
Oh
much is
yeah,
it?
You are lazy.
oh yeah,
How
they're
much-
so lazy.
Well,
Put it like this: Macy's don't do complimentary gift wrapping here. In
Yeah.
every other fucking state, Macy's wrap gifts for free.
How much would I
Macy's-
charge to
Here you go.
wrap a Lambo?
You about to get back to work.
It's all
Wrap a
This is the beauty of
Get back to work.
California. This is the beauty of California. Me and you both know that wrapping a Lambo don't even take that much work. But you can go fucking viral if you be out here rapping Lambos. Like, who is out here rapping Lambos?
Not with a wrap. Literally a bow. We talking
No,
about
I'm talking about a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not talking
period.
a wrap.
No. People create everything in such like a theatrical thing
sure.
in LA. So it's like
The gender
yeah,
reveal
I had-
of rapping.
There you go. That's what I'm
talking about
saying.
here.
Yeah.
I had Steve wrap the Lambo. Yeah, did you really get a Lambo if Steve didn't wrap the Lambo?
That's right. That's right.
And it's like, nigga, Steve got a box of
That's
bows at home.
but
But I can see it going viral because I can
I think
also
we
see
just
Steve
made
put
a
it
new
and put
bit-
it on
a new
his-
Instagram account.
Here you go.
There we go. That's right. That's right. We going viral with
You
that.
could though, because imagine going viral for literally like sticking 40,000.
No, they go.
gold
People
on
go viral
somebody's
for some
Lambos.
stupid shit.
You
It's
go viral.
wild. It's wild.
You go viral, that's easy.
Oh
That's
man.
Going viral is
the-
easy in LA.
yeah.
You have so many ways. Just
No,
walk
but going viral is impossible. If you want
So
to,
fucking
if you're
impossible.
trying to do it, it's
It ain't
impossible.
gonna happen. I literally posted a
If
video
you
of
you didn't.
us talking about a relationship
Here.
and going through the situation where she said she was showing too much in the beginning,
Yeah.
and that shit went viral on TikTok. 140,000 likes. I mean, 114,000 views. Like 50,000.
Shake.
yeah, get that bartender shaking.
Yeah.
That's right. It's even on here. Where is it?
Yeah, shake
Is it on
well.
there? Shake well.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Oh,
Hands
we out.
down.
There you go.
press the wrong button.
Thank you.
That's right. I'll be your
So
bar back.
cute. My bar babe. My bar babe.
That's right.
And that's
We
good
love
you
you.
even
Yeah,
know what
my
that
bad.
is. You know how so many people be like, what's a bar back?
How
It's
can you
like,
be in this industry?
It is what it is.
You backing me up. Give me some more glasses. I need glasses. I'm running
I
out of
was telling
glasses.
him about my shirt,
Yeah.
the bar babe.
I love
He was
it.
like, what's that? And I was like, oh, that's what we call our bar backs because, baby, you got to be a bar babe for the way I'm about to talk to you during
I'm
this.
just, it's already got the ice and the lemon.
It's got to be a
It's not
different
personal.
love. It's not
Let me get
personal.
one more straw. if
I
may.
love you.
Of course. I promise I love you. It don't have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a Gucci bill on Friday. Because, ooh, the way I'll be
Shout out to the bar babes, right?
Shout out.
So how many gigs do you do every month or year or whatever?
All the time, every time, anytime.
Shit,
Constantly?
every other
Constantly.
day.
Right.
So that's your
now-
like main day job is that stuff?
Yeah. So I actually started bartending. Everybody got to hear my story all the time. I started bartending in 2009. I finessed my food and beverage director into thinking I knew how to bartend, and then he was like, "You're gonna bartend," and then I learned how to bartend that day. So then in 2018, I retired myself because I had a customer in Staples Center who booked me for a watch party for a hockey championship game, and he paid me so much money that I just knew, like, oh yeah, this is the future of me.
I hear you.
This is it. And it wasn't even a lot. It was $2,000, which ain't even shit. But
But at the
that's
time,
what
it
let
was
me
your
know
aha
that like
moment.
that was my aha moment.
Mhm.
And that's when I knew that that this was something in demand, but like on the lowest key. Like people don't just be I didn't know a lot of mobile bartenders or like independent bartenders or nothing like that. So I started doing it in 2018. Last year was my biggest year financially.
Let's get into your part. No, just
Right, let's get into
Let's get into your
But
part.
this year probably matched last year's finances. But this year I made my biggest collaboration. I became the official bartender for Trap
Oh,
Kitchen.
Ah.
I became the official bartender for Trap
Trap.
Kitchen. So I made a gang of money with them this year. I made a lot of networking connections, and I've worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday every fucking week of this summer.
That's what's up.
And summer's obviously my busiest year
Shout out to
because
Trap
it's
Kitchen.
California.
You know what it is.
We're about to get into holiday season. I've been working on my professional look, my professional standards, because I'm
Marketing.
trying to get those.
You talking to the man right now.
Exactly. I'm trying to get those business bookings, them holiday parties, corporate parties. You know, the small businesses that are just big enough to throw a Christmas party for their clients.
You need if you need help because that's what I do. That's my side consulting. I help with pitch decks and fundraising,
Okay, yeah, 'cause I
business
need to
plans
learn
and
pitch
market
deck and all that,
research and all
so-
that.
We'll make a trade for a trade. I'll show up. You'll be
Yeah.
passing out shots wherever you need me at, friend.
We will
Me and my
definitely trade for
staff,
trade on
bar
that.
bays. We'll be walking around that motherfucker.
Plus, you're already in venues here and there, right? You're
Yeah,
in and
I'm in
out.
venues. I have
So
a
you can-
relationship with 3 venue owners
That's
that
what's
I'm
up.
their primary go-to
That's what's up.
bartender service. So that's what I've been focusing on
No, I've
is building that.
I've raised over $80 million
That's
in my
fire.
career so far. That
That's
like
so
pitch
fire.
decks are one of my.
So the
market
$10 million
research.
mark doesn't scare you.
No.
Saying that we need to raise $10 million for IV for
It's
20.
of course
not
it's
crazy.
scary because it's this one like a lot of a lot of that money that I raised was for other companies,
Okay.
right? Like this is the only time like I've never quit my job, given up a really nice paying job and put everything on the line and said yeah to my conservative family like yeah I'm quitting my job in the defense tech sector, you know, where I've got 20 plus years of experience, and I'm going to go open up a cannabis flavored alcohol company right after I just moved to LA, the most expensive market to live. Right?
Sure.
How
Like
did they react to that?
That's cool.
How did your conservative upbringing family react to that?
They were my
Yeah,
first
make sure you get
investors, believe it or
Really?
not. Yeah, but it didn't start
Basically,
there,
they
right?
believed in what you were doing.
Well, no, they saw the 4 years of work I put in, and they know how hard I work, and they're like, well, and they also like if I put my own money into it, like when I told you I told my business partner we have to answer these 15 questions, I said, if we answer these 15 questions, not only do I know we can raise money, I'll put my own money in, right? So that's how it started. I put my own money in, he put some of his money in, and then we went and said, okay, to our family, now I feel comfortable asking you guys to put money in because we've done our work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we know what we're doing. And it's not to say there's no risk. It's a startup. Of course there's a risk.
It's always a risk.
But like if you do your homework, you can try to offset that risk and take what is normally a 91% failure rate and try to make it at least a 50-50, you know.
The most important part
Yes,
is
you
make
won't.
sure you got it structured right. That's like the bones and the bottom of it. Then you worry about everything else,
Yeah.
especially going into different markets.
Yeah.
So as long as you got the business structure, you
It's
can take care of all the rest of
you
it.
know the way I like to using kind of an analogy for it is
It's getting
the-
so
it's-
hot.
it's-
I'm
it's-
over here trying to figure it out.
getting-
We're lighting up.
so when you're like following your GPS
Mhm.
and
Cut
there's construction or there's an accident
Road work
or
ahead.
whatever, right? And you have to imagine the old days, like when you printed a map and you were driving across country and that freeway shut down. You're like, what do I do? Like if I go off this
Like
exit,
this do not say
I don't
nothing
know how-
about a detour.
exactly. I
Throughout
don't.
the time it's
What the fuck do you do? So this is the best way. Like when I describe an entrepreneurial journey and how do you figure out like when you're because most people are used to having a boss or a board or a mom
Some
or a
type of
dad,
guidance or
somebody who they can
direction.
go to. When you're doing your own business, and especially if it's a type of business that's never been done before, there is no guide,
I've been there before.
right? Even babies have guidebooks now.
Bruh.
They're on Amazon. Like you can buy them.
Hooked on phonics.
Right, and it's like they're 4.8 rated. So like a lot of parents have been like, yeah, this shit is true. It's the Bible.
My baby was
right?
talking by 6 months. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
So but like if you're doing something brand new, there is no guideline for it.
no.
So the way I like to say it is the CEO, the person who's like in charge of it, you have to be like the GPS.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter because I promise you're gonna get lost every day. You're gonna hit the roads, the valleys, all this shit. People are gonna knock you off your tracks. It doesn't matter. You just have to know what the end destination is, so that you can reorient your like compass every single time you get fucking thrown for a ringer. Like that's the only way it works.
Yeah, so like how did you deal without, like adversity and you know what I'm
Because
saying?
my
Like
first 15 years, I got hired like when I got out of the military. First of all, my whole career, my whole life has been this way. It's like hit a roadblock, figure it out, whatever.
Is Oregon like a military hub?
No,
like a
not
lot
at
of
all.
people do that.
Oregon's liberal.
So how did
as fuck.
you end? So that's what I want to know because you're giving me like super fun hippie vibes,
Yeah.
right? Like you were meant to be born on the West Coast.
I was born on the West Coast. I'm an anomaly. Like I'm not. You
I
cannot.
believe you
You
because
cannot put me in a.
I have never heard of like nothing fun happening in Oregon, and
Oh,
Oregon.
wow.
Oh,
and
Oregon.
then it
When you
sounds
guys-
I've had some fun in
Damn,
Oregon.
Oregon's
Let's
fun
say.
as
No, I'm
fuck.
gonna say-
Yeah,
Let's-
Oregon's fun.
I'm gonna say this.
Let's make a try.
You see, AD about to take me to Kentucky. And
Bro.
only thing going through my mind is some cowboy boots. I ain't even gonna fucking lie to you.
Cowboy.
And some sandals.
Kentucky?
I don't even
Oh,
know
Kentucky.
what to do.
Oh, Kentucky. Yeah.
My uncle got a bee farm out there.
Mm.
I said, me and my friend gonna come stay at your bee farm for a few days.
Fucking Dwight. Dwight Fruit.
I don't even fucking know where we gonna be at versus where he gonna be at. In my mind, Kentucky is this big. I can stretch my arm and touch somebody. That's the delusion of
It
being
is
in
thin.
California. But that's the delusion of
Yeah.
being from California. It's so
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, it's so
California
big.
is so
Everything
big
else is
and
so
so
small.
You know, like I'm convinced of that. So it took me a long time to travel and see other places to like find out that like, oh, this place isn't
Way
just
bigger.
plains and cows. Like
Yeah, yeah.
there, it's a little cracking over there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm
a
like,
blessing in
and
traveling,
then
for
you
sure.
like called your own upbringing conservative, and then you said you was in the army. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
when did you know you was fun as fuck? Like,
Oh,
man,
it's
like,
all over. Yeah.
cause it
I've been
sound like you've been fighting the feeling.
Well, I've been exposed to just too much. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in Oregon, which is super liberal, like super liberal, especially Portland. And then I immediately ended up going to like rural Washington as a biracial person. With
What you mix with?
my mom is Indian
Okay.
and my dad is European
Native.
mutt. No, dot not
Yeah,
feather.
but-
Yeah, like from
Said
India.
Dot, not feather.
Yeah.
Why would you say dot, not feather?
You never heard that?
No.
No.
Never.
Steve, we don't edit this show. Shit like that.
That wasn't racist though.
No.
I don't know if it is. I
I ain't never heard of it to know.
I hope you don't get canceled, goddamn.
As the only Indian person here, I'm telling you, it's not racist.
I'll never knock my
Said,
bare
wait a
feet,
minute.
back feet in.
Right, I'm like, my family from Oklahoma might be a little something.
Everybody in my family from California. Everybody in my family
I've never
from
been in a room
California,
full
so
of
deep.
black
We-
people who
we're
are trying
originally
to
Mexican.
trying to be like, I might be something.
Oh, dude.
Like
That's why I asked him when he mixed it, because when he said biracial, I'm like, oh, weird.
I The curl.
I see
that curl.
I did check out the little curl, but now I know it's a natural.
Yeah.
It's a natural. That's not like theorized.
You thought I had the Jerry curl going?
Yeah.
Add a little
I thought
prop.
you had to make it
Yeah,
shake.
You know what's funny?
This
You're like,
motherfucker.
no, these are natural oils.
It's funny.
Motherfucker.
It's funny you talk about that
This is
because
what, now he for real into this is amala oil, motherfucker. I use amala in my hair. Amala oil. That's
I do use oil.
he do. I told you. That's what the Indians use. That's
Wait,
No, not like that.
He said, "You
Not like
got
that.
me, goddamn it, you
Yeah.
got me."
I use coconut, you know.
coconut oil.
Yeah, coconut
Of
oil.
course,
For Soxy oil.
Yeah.
Anyway, get back to the fucking subject at this point. God
That
damn.
is the subject. He's
I can't put no almond oil on my
He's
sheet.
so
No.
Put it on your beard.
I do that. I do that.
You know,
You're jealous of sugar.
See, Corey, he didn't professionalize distraction. He come through beautiful, smile, well dressed.
Yeah.
It take you like 4.5 months to be like, what is under that hat?
Ain't no coconut oil. Ain't no coconut oil.
At least you have nice skin under your hat, though. Some like all day hat
Irritating as
wearers,
hell.
they skin be fucking insane up under the hat.
Because I don't wear hats all. I don't wear hats all the time. I only wear them sometimes.
Good.
I wear
Let
hats,
your
like, every
forehead
day.
breathe.
Most of the time.
So important.
Yeah.
Some people be having like the little dark little line on
Yeah, that's how you know what I'm talking about. People that been I don't know what they been doing with their hats, but the hat, them in the hat, it's like the hat allergic to them. Like you have to let that forehead go.
Jesus. What
Oh,
the
man.
fuck?
Yeah.
So where your partner stay?
He's in Orlando.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's how y'all cornered Orlando.
Partner state?
Yeah. He's the black one.
We your auntie
Oh,
state.
you black? You have a black homeboy?
We your auntie state.
I already knew it.
She just Kendrick Lamar the fuck out of you right now.
I mean, shout out to Compton. That's where she's from.
We do it over here.
That's
I think the vodka's kicking in.
Yeah, it's
Or the
kicking her
terpenes,
ass.
I'm not sure.
Probably both. Or the blunt I hit before I started drinking. Shit.
See,
That
now
shit
you're getting
mixed
that
together.
crossfade
You
going.
know it's going crazy because I'm over here sipping the shot and sipping the cocktail. Because every
Double
time I want to
It's
take
really
the
good.
shot, I'm like,
It's hard to put it down.
I cannot
Very
knock
hard
this
to put it down.
motherfucker back. I'm
Well, thank
done.
her. She made the drink.
Yeah.
We're just
Thank
one of the
you.
ingredients.
No,
Dope.
but
Yeah.
thank you. This is so cool. And I'm gonna say it again. I was not excited. I was not. I'm like,
Oof.
vodka. I'm doing sober October. I'm probably only going, and I was only gonna have one drink because I'm doing sober October.
That's a thing. I never heard of that one.
Sober
Yeah.
October.
You ever had a note?
January,
No, never
obviously.
mind.
No, sober October is like once again, it's
Cali.
California thing.
Never
You be
sober
trying so
October.
hard to stop drinking.
Yeah.
We have for every month. There's like a little sober
Yeah, it's a
slogan.
little
for it.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's
So
like
you said
no
we should
since
record an
November.
episode in November now?
No, I only. So
October.
my thing was.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what
because
though.
I'm a
October,
bartender.
November, and December.
For bars.
More spirits are sold.
Yes.
You know
Than
why?
the rest of the year combined.
Oh, now we gotta keep recording, goddamn.
October. No.
Yes.
December.
Yes.
It's the season of
Yes.
bars.
Yes.
That's
It's
lit.
hold on, sorry.
I don't
Let me
think
get
I'm
one.
ever sober in October. I don't. It's
I would
not
say
going
so
down.
sweet that Halloween is literally my favorite time of the year.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, I was so tempted to make a pumpkin flavored cocktail for y'all, but I said I ain't gonna do it.
I live in the city now, so we don't get
cliche.
trick-or-treaters.
That's my personal journey.
No chicken cheaters?
No, I live. There's no kids around where I live.
Nah.
Fuck
Fuck kids.
But
You know he lives
when I
in part of California. He lives
did say
in
that, by
that
the way.
part of California that's
Over the track.
adult only. The
Yeah.
rent's so motherfucking high they wouldn't dare have no
Bro,
fucking.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a child in months.
I like that.
Like, are you joking me?
You know,
Where
I
do
live my life like that.
No.
I live my life like that.
So when I
Whenever
used to,
come
but when I
around
used to
kids, I'm like, you have
live,
to prepare me.
when I used to live in the suburbs, and we'd have like kids come around for trick or treating, I'd have like my bowl of candy, and then I would have like my hot toddy cider fucking dispenser for the kid for the adults. You know what I mean? Like
I can't wait to
the little
eat.
Dixie cups.
I can't wait to have kids, so I can be.
What's that?
I'm gonna be the
Fucked
sneaky.
up.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to his house.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
that
gonna be
was
the
in,
sneaky
like-
drunk neighbor.
that was in Pennsylvania, so it was like cold out. You know? what I
Oh,
mean?
got
Like,
it, got it,
perfect,
got it,
perfect.
got
You know
it.
you disappointed me every time you start talking about these places you lived at.
Why?
Because I only want you to have lived on the West Coast. I don't want nobody else to have bored you to death before you got
Oh
here.
man,
That's the reason why I shaped him when
Yeah,
he
you
is.
know.
He had to make it fun.
That's right. That's where you get the. That's where you get the fun. You get the experiences. You travel around.
So are you like the life of the party?
Some parties absolutely, but like, man, I'll tell you what. There's some people that
I was about to say
definitely
some
put me to
stupid shit.
shame.
I
Like,
did not
man,
want to
are you
say it.
kidding
I'm
me?
not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I was about to say some stupid shit.
Yeah.
What you
I
about to
swear
say?
to God, I was about to say not the Diddy parties, are you?
No.
You said some parties. The Diddy parties?
Yeah.
They got me
I
beat.
might cut that one out. I don't know.
No, I mean, I just like I'm definitely a
Shout out to
mix of
Diddy.
introvert and extrovert. I mean, like I have.
I don't mean to ask this,
Yeah.
but we asked this question here. This is the only cliche thing we do on our show.
It's a lot.
Stay away from a lot of cliche things.
No,
But we do ask this one question. What's your sign?
Oh, he's Cancer.
So crazy.
What does that mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like.
I don't know nothing
He
about it.
infects and sprays.
I don't like you right now.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I know because I
It
don't
was
know
an
anything
attack.
about horoscopes. Like I'm like,
It was an attack. You gonna retaliate?
I don't know what
Here you go.
scopes to
Yeah.
retaliate.
Boom! Stay away
Yeah.
from it.
Here.
I'll just be like, all right, well,
He gonna take that one around because usually it is what it is. Oh,
No. I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing, right?
true.
You could be spreading joy and love and cookies and bubbles and, infecting everybody with love, joy, and cookies and bubbles.
Well, right now I'm spreading vodka.
I feel like stick to that. Stick to that. Stick to that. Whatever your conscience has said, ignore it.
That's
Take a
right.
shot,
That's right.
Whenever the cancer in you is like, I want to be whiny, be like, no, motherfucker, have a shot.
Take a shot. Why not?
Yeah, I like that.
So tell everybody where to find you at. So we can
Yeah. We on Instagram. Drink DRINK. The word drink IV20. It's that simple, and we're that on everything. Drink IV20.
You have TikTok.
We got TikTok. We got
Instagram,
Instagram.
Facebook.
All of it.
We
Yeah,
can put
private
you on the
group on
Open Bar
Facebook,
Podcast
make one.
website.
I'm sorry.
Open Bar Podcast website. OpenBarPodcast.com.
Yep. Drink
Open
IV.
IV20.
Drink IV20.com. Same thing.
I like.
Yep.
You guys want to do a closing shot? I collected our shot glasses,
All
but
right, let's do it.
don't worry. We're gonna have it anyway. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for
you.
having
You're
me.
actually pretty
Yeah,
fun.
like you're pretty fun, Steve.
I'm not
And I
gonna
like
lie.
Steve's, okay?
That's fine. It's fine. It's different circles, right? Like,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
It is
I
on
hope
your
that
ass.
you call.
On your ass today. What the fuck going on?
I ain't gonna lie, Steve fun. I want to come do some events with
Let's
you. I
do
want
it.
to turn people
All
on
right.
with you.
Gross.
You want
You have
remember
one you
what
want to
we
get
said?
us
What did we say? What did I say?
What'd you say?
Yes.
You
Did you
said
remember?
you said something like not above us,
Ooh.
not below us,
Ooh.
but right in front of
That's
us.
how you know this not we. That's how you know this not we. He would have forgot the shit out of that. Thank you for coming.
Conversation never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Meet me